This video explains how to set your company's truck sizes. You must be either an administrative user or a super user to set the truck sizes. To set the truck sizes, go to the System tab, then go to Our Company Settings, and then go to Manage Vehicle Types. This will open up the screen that will show all your existing vehicle types. When your system was set up, vehicle classes were set up for you. Here is the information that's stored for each type of vehicle. First, there's a sort order that identifies when it shows up in a drop-down menu what is going to show up first. The vehicle type is your name, whatever you want to give to the name of your vehicle classification. The vehicle class is a system standard name. You cannot change it. You must choose from the standard drop-down. Default means that on order entry, it would be the default truck size chosen. There can only be one default. Active means that this is an active truck classification. The first group of data for the truck is what's called the dimensional data. Dimensional data is used during order entry to determine the most efficient vehicle class that can carry the freight. So this includes the payload of the vehicle, the box length, the box height, the box width, and whether it is a dock high vehicle. In order entry, the system will take a look at the total weight of the shipment and compare that to the weight that can be carried by each vehicle class. It will also look at the total number of pieces and the dimensions of those pieces and cube out the freight and determine the vehicle that can best carry that freight. And it will give a recommended vehicle classification in the calculated vehicle section. The system is just giving you a recommended vehicle class based on the pieces, weight, and DIMS of the order. When you actually dispatch the order, the system will check the actual chosen truck against the pieces, weight, and DIMS of all orders on the truck. Once your vehicle classes are defined, then you can assign them to your actual vehicles. To do this, you go into your vehicle, take a look at your vehicle type, and choose the vehicle type that best fits the vehicle you're assigning in the system. Once you save it, it will identify your vehicle type and the vehicle class. The next section of the vehicle classification defines the travel data. The travel data is used during order entry to determine the amount of time it will take to complete a trip. This includes average speed of the vehicle, how many minutes to wait when you arrive at the first stop for the truck to get off the road, get to the dock, load, and get back on the road. And then how much time, if there are additional stops on the order, for the truck to get off the road, load, and get back on the road. If there's a border crossing, how many minutes on average will it take to clear the border? In order entry, the system will use the selected vehicle class speed and the delay times to calculate ETAs. The transit times are calculated by looking at the selected vehicle class, the average speed, the first delay and extra delay and border delay stop times, and it will also look at how many hours you can run before sleep and how many hours you require to go down for sleep. It will then do calculations as both a single driver and a team driver based on the speed and the delay stops. Whenever you add stops or create an order, the system will calculate the transit times for both a single and a team driver, again based on the distance and the average speed of the vehicle and the delay times required between this stop and all the other stops. The last section of the vehicle class table helps us calculate tolls for a trip. Toll data is used to estimate the amount of toll cost on toll roads and bridges that we used for an order. This includes axles, the vehicle length, the vehicle height, the vehicle width, the gross weight of the vehicle, and if it's a low-speed vehicle, yes or no. In an order, we'll use the class of vehicle selected, link out to PC Miler, and calculate the total number of tolls. If we click on the tolls link here in the order, it will tell us the different tolls used on this particular trip. Again, it is based on the vehicle class chosen and the data in the vehicle table using PC Miler. Let's add a new vehicle type called 20-foot large straight. So it's a large straight truck. I'll make it a sort order of 5. It's not my default in the order screen, and I'm going to call this a 20-foot straight truck with a payload of 15,000 pounds, box length of 240 inches, box height of 84, box width of 84, and it is dock high truck. Its average speed is going to be 45 miles an hour, and it's going to take me 60 minutes when I get to my first stop, and 60 minutes for each other stop, and 60 minutes for a border wait time. This has 4 axles on average. The vehicle length is 290 inches. The vehicle height is 120 inches. Has to be one of these classifications, and the gross vehicle weight is 20,000 pounds, and it is not a low-speed vehicle. I click OK, and that saves my new vehicle class. And you now see I have a 20-foot straight truck as my vehicle class with all the particulars there. To modify the settings in any row, I just have to double click on the actual row itself. That will open up the information about that particular row. Let's say I wanted to change the speed for this to be 47 miles an hour. Change the speed and then click OK. To deactivate a row of this column so it's no longer used, double click on the row to open up the details. Then click the deactivate button at the bottom of that pop-up screen. What will happen is that now that row is no longer active and will not show up in any drop-downs. To summarize, go to our company settings, manage vehicle types, and this is where you can identify what you call the vehicle types that you use and assign them a standard vehicle class, the dimensional data that will be used in order entry to determine the most efficient truck size to assign the load to, the travel data to help us calculate an ETA for all the pickup and deliveries, and then toll calculation data to help us calculate how much money the trip will require in terms of tolls per PC Miler estimates. Now it is time for you to go and update all your truck classifications to your standards for your company. Thank you for watching this video on how to set up your truck classifications.